I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you.
Hey there, Storyteller Squad! Welcome back to another episode of the Never Get Bored Legacy Challenge. If you missed the last episode, I will put it in the top right hand corner. But the last episode, we found out that Ridge and Brooke are actually having twin girls. So that's very exciting. My Gen.8 heir is on the way. And I don't know which one is going to be my heir, but I did pick out some names. So I'm really excited about that. But we are actually going to be playing with Liora in this episode because, like I mentioned before, I kind of only played with Gen 6 a little bit on the channel. I did play more of it off screen. So we're going to get to see how Liora's side of this storyline is going. So basically in the last episode, Liora came over to check on Ridge. They had a huge fight. Ridge kind of admitted that he felt disconnected with her after her focusing on her romance consultant career, her photography career, and also the Love Hotel as well. So now Liora is pissed off. Liora is so mad. She feels like her son doesn't understand how much work and time it has been to try to find a place for her and the kids to live and stuff like that. So yeah, she's really mad. She's also upset because she hasn't spent much time outside. She does actually like to be outside because she grew up on a farm. But we're gonna actually try to find Liora somebody because I don't want Liora to die alone. It is part of her generation, which if I can, I will go ahead and put the goals for Generation 6 on the screen so you can see them. One of the goals was for her to be a single parent, but then eventually maybe find love again. That was the option for Generation 6. So yeah, I really want her to find love again because after everything that happened with her abusive ex, Blaine, who is actually Ridge and Emmeline's dad, she just wants to go out there and try to find somebody. It's been many years. You know, Ridge is like 21 or so now, and she is literally like in her 40s, so it's time. It's literally time. I know that she's over here holding on to when the kids were little. She has their toddler bed still over here. She keeps them out so she can see them because she wants to remember when they were young. But like, girl, that's a bit toxic. Like, girl, you gotta let go. You gotta let them live their life, you know? Like, Emmeline passed away, and I know that's really hard on her as well. I know that she's trying to, like, hide the fact that it doesn't bother her. That it does bother her, I mean. But, like, she's gotta try to, like, you know, feel better somehow. So we're gonna go and have her work on her career. We're also gonna have her go to the Love Hotel, drink a little bit, try to find somebody. We could also go on Cupid's Corner. She hasn't had the best luck on here, but maybe we could try again. So yeah. And then it was also Christmas recently, so she still has the tree up, and she has some presents over here that she had for Emmeline, but she didn't get to give them to her because she passed away. And then she did actually give Brenna, her grandma, some gifts, and she did open them, and also her brother Deacon. So Deacon is actually out here for all of you out there who haven't seen Deacon that much. Deacon is actually an animal enthusiast. He's lactose intolerant now, so like over the years, now that he's in his 40s, he can't stand milk. He's really not good with it. He gets sick easily. So Yeah, and he also has the cringe trait, which is one reason why Ridge was not into being around him. Is, he's just uncool in Ridge's eyes. He's just that uncool uncle that he just doesn't want to be around. So yeah, but Deacon actually has a degree now. He has a degree in the whatever he went to college for. I can't remember what he went to college for. I think it was biology, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, he has a biology degree now, and so he's gonna try to get into a career with that. I don't know what we're gonna do. I thought that we were gonna do a vet career, but I'm not sure now. I'm not really sure how you do that. I haven't ever been a vet before, but I was thinking maybe we do something different, considering my Generation 3 of Starbucks is gonna be a vet, so maybe we're gonna get him into a different career. So let's go ahead and find him a job. We are done being a pet groomer, okay? We've been a pet groomer for over 10 years. We need to try to find something different. I'm sure Brenna is trying to tell him that too. Brenna's do you want to maybe do something else with your life? You've been a pet groomer for a long time. And he's yeah, Grandma, I do. I literally went to college to be something else. So what do we want to do? There's a lot of different options here. I feel the Deacon would probably most likely want to be, I would say, maybe he could be a doctor. That would be cool. Or we could actually have him maybe be in the law as well. But since he got a biology degree, I'm thinking we probably go for the doctor. That makes more sense than anything. So I am going to have him become a doctor. So this says, doctor, who doesn't want to be held responsible for another Sim's health and well-being? A doctor who can advance in the medical ranks will find themselves rewarded with objects like a standing surgical light and a full-size skeleton to brighten up the home nursery. Wow, yeah, who would put that in a nursery though? To make the deal extra sweet, you'll be able to unlock your very own hospital scrubs and patient gowns. Okay, so now hiring medical intern, 18 simoleons per hour. 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. is the work hours, so let's do it. You know what? She's so what degree are you, she's literally losing her thoughts. I'm so sad. She can't even put words together. Brenna is pretty old. Let me just check and see how old she is. Oh no, she's gonna pass away in 3 days. Well, no wonder her dementia's getting worse. She's over here trying to put words together. She's saying blah 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 blah. And Deacon's Grandma, I can't understand what you're saying. You're stuttering. And she's blah 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 blah. And he's Grandma, do we need to take you to the hospital? Are you okay? And she's oh, what do you mean? She's I'm okay. I'm just trying to tell you, that I'm happy for you that you're going to be getting into the doctor career. Isn't that what you want to do, right? And he's yeah, he's I guess a vet just wasn't going to work out for me because I don't really want to put animals down, but Grandma, are you okay? Seriously, we need to take you to the doctor because you're slurring your words too bad for anyone to get what you're saying. And she's I'm fine. I don't need to go to the hospital. I have literally battled a mother plant. I don't need to go to the damn hospital. And he's are you sure? You really are, having trouble with words. And she's I'm okay, dear. Just leave it alone. So she's over here sad as well, lost in the family from losing a sibling. It's hard to see those closest to us pass away. So yeah, her sister, which I gotta go and check. Yeah, her sister Carlina, which was her younger sister, she passed away recently as well. So that has to be really difficult. And her friend as well. I'm trying to find her friend in the panel here. Here she is. Aura was her alien friend from Gen 4, if you remember that. If you have been a Never Get Bored watcher for that long, you will remember Aura was the girl that was an alien who helped her out with the Strangerville mystery. So yeah. But yeah, poor Brenna is really having a difficult time over here. She's gonna pass away soon, and she's just breaking my heart with that. Honestly, she has been around for a long time, and I do have a story for that. I know that a lot of you are why didn't she pass away already? It's literally Gen 7. The reason being is because she got some radioactive stuff because of battling the mother plant, so I thought that caused her to have some eternal youth about her, so that's kind of what I went for. So yeah, she got to live a little bit longer because she had radioactive shots. So, but let's go ahead and play with Liora. Leora's gonna get dressed up. Okay, Liora, let's have you come in here. Let's have you go and change your outfit. Oh, we can't do that over here. Okay, well, let's just no, we're not gonna go like that. We're gonna go in here, and we're gonna go and try to look nice because we're gonna go out to the Love Hotel, and you need something different on. We could go take a shower first, though, maybe. Let's go take a shower. Yeah, let's go take us a nice shower. That'll help you. And then we can go and also apply a little bit of cream, which I think I don't have that mod. Sadly, I meant to get it, but she can still brush her teeth and look nice. We got to make sure that whoever we're going to be kissing potentially is going to like us. Okay, there we go. Alright, this says minty freshness from brushing teeth. Your breath is so fresh right now. Perfect. Well, girl, it's gonna be fresh for whoever you end up having a date with. Let's go ahead and change your outfit. We're gonna change you into what looks sexy? What is sexy? Ooh, this is very scandalous. Look at her. Oh my gosh, she can still rock it. So Brenna is over here just still having a discussion with Deacon about how she's not losing her mind, but Deacon is just not impressed. Deacon is gonna be a doctor. He knows what's going on with her. And Leora's coming out here looking like a total babe, and Deacon's like, sis, what are you wearing? And she's like, Deacon, I am going on a blind date tonight. Don't be judgy. And he's like, I'm not. He's just it's kind of wild seeing my sister like that. Especially at our age. And she's like, don't even be talking about our age right now. And he's like, well, speaking of age, Grandma Brenna just doesn't seem to be doing very well. And Brenna's like, I told you not to say anything, Deacon. And he's like, I'm sorry, Grandma, but if you're having problems, we need to get you assessed. And Leora's like, Deacon, we can handle this later, okay? I need to go on my blind date. He's like, all right. He's like, well, I'll be here watching some TV with Grandma Brenna because I want to make sure she's going to be all right. And she's like, okay. She's like, well, did you get that job that you were thinking of getting? And he's like, yeah. He's like, I am a medical intern now, so I'm going to see how that works out for me. And she's like, well, congrats, bro. I'm happy for you. Okay, well, I'm glad that they are close at least. I mean, Ridge and Emmeline didn't have the best relationship, especially, since Ridge was ignoring everything she said. But, Leora and Deacon are very, very close siblings. Okay, let's go over here and go in Cupid's Corner. Let's see who we have, girl. I'm excited. Let's go check our options out. Okay, girl, come on, let's look. Oh, girl, that's not a cute look. Girl, can you, do a different selfie? Here, let's take one. Oh, yes, girl. The kissy face is everything. Let's do that. All right, let's get a photo of you. All right, that's what we're talking about. Okay, we might go for elders because we are getting to that age. All right, so we have Iris. She is mystical and a bookworm. No, thank you. Broderick, which is a klepto and clumsy. Nah. Marilyn, self-absorbed, party animal. No, I don't think so. None of these matches are good for us. I think we're just gonna maybe go for a blind date. Maybe that will be fine. Yeah, we're gonna go on a blind date and see how this goes. Oh my gosh, please do not get Santa Claus. That would be so weird. So maybe we should invite somebody to come with us to help us. I don't know who would come with her to help with this blind date, but maybe we could ask, I still need to give her dad a makeover. Darren looks way too young to be an adult. We could ask her, is this her stepbrother? I can't remember if Grayson is her stepbrother or not. I can't remember. I think Grayson is. I don't know. There's too many family members. But I think we're just going to go on our own and just be spontaneous and see what happens. We want to be maybe just a little bit romantic. And we also want to watch the stars. We also want to reminisce a little bit and have some food and drinks, of course. So I think that's good. And where are we going to go? We could go to the park, which the park might be a little sketchy for a first date. I don't know if I want to go to a different world or not. Maybe we could. Let's go to Ceodod, maybe? I mean, that's the city of romance, so we could go. Oh my god. Her blind date is her son's friend. I can't make this shit up. I can't. I cannot. Oh my gosh, not her going on a blind date with her son's friend. That's so chaotic. Oh my gosh, I didn't even plan this. So maybe we're gonna say for story purposes, you know, like she did already have Mason's number. She was just kind of having his number so she could check on her son. But like now Mason has kind of developed a thing for her because literally Brooke and Mason stopped hooking up because Brooke is committed to Ridge now because they're gonna have babies and probably Ridge will marry her at some point. So yeah, Mason is going for Ridge's mom now? Oh my god, that's insane. Okay, so she's like, Mason? Like, you're my blind date? And he's like, yeah. He's like, so I saw your profile. I saw your profile on Cupid's Corner and I couldn't help but, you know, see how beautiful you are. Ooh, look at her face. She's into it. Instantly unattracted though. Liora is unattracted to Mason at first sight. This will make it harder for them to be romantically interactive. Oh my gosh, she really doesn't like him. What do you not like about him though? He is handsome. Like, maybe she's like kind of hesitant. I don't think she'd be the kind of girl to go and hook up with her son's friend. I think that's a little much for her. Let's like look in the panel here and see how it's all going. Let's see. She knows Mason now, but okay, let's see what happens. Oh, girl, not you throwing rose petals at him and you said you're unattracted to him. That's messed up. Like, she's like, I don't know about this, Mason. Like, you're my son's best friend. Like, that's like going against boundaries. He's like, I know. He's like, I know that you're scared, but like, hear me out, okay? Like, I know we have a age gap, but I like you. I really, really do like you. And she's like, I really don't know though, Mason. I really don't know about this. Okay, let's go ahead and see how things are between them. I want to check and see in their panel. So this says acquaintances, amazing compatibility, but she's unattracted to him. Why are you unattracted to him though? I'm curious. I'm like wondering if it's the fact that he's like a party animal or if it's just the fact that that's her son's friend. I think it's mostly because that's her son's friend. So, I don't know. We're gonna see what happens, but we're gonna have them talk a little bit. I would love to like play with Mason and see what happens with them in that way too, but I can't control him right now, so we're gonna have to wait on that. But he's like, come on, can we just go get some drinks and see how the night goes? She's like, fine. She's like, but as far as it goes, we are just friends, okay? Like, if, you know, Ridge asks anything, just tell him that we went out to talk about, you know, stuff between him and Brooke, okay? That I needed to know how everything is going, because he won't tell me. And Mason's like, okay, well, I can lie about that. It's fine. Oh my gosh. They're literally gonna tell Ridge that they were just talking about him and Brooke. Well, no, that's not what's going on here at all. They're literally on a freaking blind date. Okay, let's go over here and order some flaming Dr. Salt. Girl, not you having to buy the drinks. Mason, are you that cheap? Why couldn't you buy the drinks? Honestly, like, it's crazy. Also, here's Grayson, which we haven't seen Grayson in a minute. I think that might have been Evelyn's brother. I can't remember. I think so. Which he probably should also be passing away soon, but I haven't been able to give everybody their makeovers and kind of get everybody situated with the family. So he's like, what's been going on in your life besides the obvious with Ridge? And she's like, my love hotel is doing pretty well. More customers are coming in. They've seen my Simstagram post and know that I'm mentoring people in romance. So people want to come and, check it out more. And he's like, oh, that's great. He's like, I'm happy for you with that. But, so besides that, like, how is everything else? Like, you and your brother still okay? I know that Ridge had problems with his sister. And she's like, yeah, me and my brother are so close with each other. Like, we always want to spend time together. My brother actually just got a job as a doctor, so he's going to be a medical intern. And Mason's like, oh, well, that's great. Like, I'm happy for him. He's like, so, did you, like, come on this blind date just to get a distraction from what's going on with Ridge? Because I get that. I totally understand. Ridge and I are not the closest right now anyway. He literally stole my woman. I could see this blind date being a failure because literally Leora's on a blind date with Ridge's best friend, and now he's kind of calling her out about how she is having son issues. And she's like, what do you mean? I'm just here to literally drink and forget my problems. And he's like, well, I know that you and Ridge had a huge fight. You told me about it, remember? Like, are you forgetting the text messages we exchanged? Like, you really opened up to me a lot. And she's like, well, you need to forget about that because I can't do this. I can't have a thing with my son's friend. It's just not a thing that I should do. And he's like, I'm not asking to have woohoo. I'm asking for connection. And she's like, yeah, right. Yeah, I'm sure that's what you're after. Like, I've heard things about you. I've heard that you like to go and drink your body weight and you also like to do drugs. So I don't think I should even have something with you anyway because you're literally like, what, 25? And I'm like 40, 42, 43? Like, no, like, that's not something I should be doing. And he's like, come on, Liora. You know you like me. You know you do. We talked a lot about movies last night. We talked about what our favorite movies are, and yes, even though we have an age gap, we still like the same things. You said that you liked the movie Sound of Music, and I told you, I won't lie, I do too. And she's like, I just thought you were kidding. I thought you were kidding. I thought a guy like you would like Terminator or something like that. He's like, sure, that's on my list, but The Sound of Music is a classic. Like, who wouldn't like that, honestly? Like, I gotta admire that movie so much for how well it was put together. And it's also got history in it, which I actually do love. And she's like, well, I guess you're not who I thought you were. I guess I just had the wrong impression. I'm sorry. He's like, no, he's like, it's fine. It's just, you know me. I've talked to you for like the last few days. Like, we've been talking on and off like a lot about all the things we're interested in. And now you're trying to tell me that you are forgetting everything that we've shared. And she's like, no, Mason, I'm not trying to forget all of that. Okay, I'm very aware that we have had some friendship. We've exchanged some good conversations. I know that, but this can't happen. We can't have this blind date go as an actual blind date. And he's like, well, why not? Like, we do have a lot more in common than, anybody would understand. I'm sure Ridge would get it at some point. And she's like, Ridge would be so mad. Like, he's bitter at me anyway as it is. He's bitter because I've been so focused on my career trying to make money for him and his sister. Like, my whole entire life, pretty much. Like, I don't know what I should do. Right now, I just want to drink and not think about anything whatsoever. Is that good with you? And he's like, yeah, I guess so. But, Liora, you can talk to me about anything. And I mean anything. And she's like, okay. Leora's just like, let me just sip on this Dr. Salt and forget everything that we've talked about. Oh my gosh. So Mason's trying to get through to her, but it's just not working. Let's try to have a deep conversation. Let's see. Let's just discuss interests first. Let's just keep discussing things that they have in common, and maybe they'll just have a good time no matter what, even if they don't get romantic. So she's like, yeah, like that song, oh my gosh, that song got me. I really, really love that song. And he's like, yeah, it's a real upbeat one, isn't it? And she's like, yeah, it helped me out a lot. It helped me just kind of let loose. And he's like, yeah, see, we do like similar things. Like, can't you just like, connect with me tonight and just have a good time and not care about anything? And she's like, well, I'll try, but like, I still don't think it's a good idea that we do any kind of, fiddling around or anything. And he's like, okay, that's all right. Okay, let's like order another drink. Okay, girl, let's order some more drinks for you two. Let's get a Long Island iced tea. She's like, mixologist, Long Island iced tea, please. And she's like, oh, I just want to drink and drink and drink. I know the appeal now that you all have with drinking. I didn't drink that much unless it was wine, but now I feel like drinking everything. He's like, Liora, are you uncomfortable? Are you, needing to like go sit down or something? And she's like, no, I'm okay. I just don't feel right about everything. Like, I'm not uncomfortable. I'm perfectly fine. I know you. We've talked. Like you mentioned, I just don't feel good about being on this blind date with you. And we're just gonna like have a deep conversation. Maybe discuss healthy relationships. She's like, well, this doesn't seem like a healthy dynamic that we got going on here, considering my son and everything. And he's like, can you just stop talking about that? Like, I just want to stare at you for a moment. I just want to look into your eyes and just see your true feelings. And she's like, well, I don't really have any true feelings for you. I'm sorry. I don't think that this is going to work. And he's like, come on, Liora. Like, come on, let's just like have a good time tonight. Let's just, go and dance or something. She's like, fine, okay, sure. All right, let's go over here. Where's the music? Where's the music at? Let's see. I don't know where the radio is. Let's see if I can find it. I guess it's like on the wall or something. Oh my gosh, they have a little bit of romance. Oh, Liora. Liora just did a bold pickup line with him. Girl, you are tipsy. Well, girl, I knew those drinks would get to you. I knew that like once that alcohol hit, you were gonna switch things around. You weren't gonna be thinking, oh, that's my son's friend. You are literally over here flirting with him now. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Sympathetic ear from conversation. Liora was sad to hear about a medical trouble of a sim she cares about, but glad to be able to lend an ear. Oh, is Mason like having some health problems? Oh my gosh. Leora's like, Mason, are you alright? Like, I mean, are you doing okay and everything? And he's like, to be honest with you, not really. I need to figure out if I have some sort of medical problem, but I don't really want to go to the doctor. I hate going to the hospital. It's not my thing. And she's like, well, you can talk to me about it. Like, I understand medical things a lot because my grandma, she is about to pass away because she has some severe problems with dementia. And he's like, oh no, Liora, that's awful. I'm sorry to hear about that. Well, I'll let you know whenever I find out what's going on with me. I really am dreading going to the hospital, but I'm gonna have to, I guess. She's like, yeah. She's like, well, I'll be here. I'll help you if you need it. And he's like, really? He's like, you'd pay for my medical expenses? And she's like, of course I would. She's like, you're my friend. You're my son's friend. Of course I care about you. And he's like, well, I'm glad to know that you care about me. Ooh. Let's like, maybe, okay. Maybe she would say something a little bit wild right now. Compliment his looks. So she's gonna be like, I'm gonna be honest, Mason. You are very attractive. Like, I don't like the idea of you being my son's friend and, being on this date with you, but I won't lie, you are very handsome. And he's like, well, thank you. And she's like, I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing your banana, if you know what I mean. And he's like, oh, like, I thought earlier you were, like, not into that. And she's like, oh, no, like, Like, if something happens, it happens. I mean, Ridge is gonna have to get over it, I guess. Oh yeah, girl, exchange numbers a little bit. Y'all already have exchanged numbers, but we're gonna just do it for, in the game purposes. And she's gonna present him with a romantic gift. What should she give him? I don't know. What should we give him? Ooh, who's up, party game? You know what? We're gonna give him some of that. That'll be fine. And so she's like, so, I just sent you a Snapchat. I took a picture in the mirror earlier of myself, and I had a towel on, so I hope you like it. He's like, I do. He's like, you took that for me? And she's like, well, I took it for whoever was going to be my blind date, and I guess that is you. Oh, girl, not you switching things around now. Like, she earlier was totally rejecting him because that is Ridge's friend, but now she's just, like, had a bit of tipsy feelings, and she's just like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Girl, that's so, like, toxic. That's totally toxic. Okay, let's, like, maybe just go and, let's, maybe not a mistletoe kiss. Let's do something else. Let's go ahead and maybe Tinder neck kiss. Do it, girl. You know what? She's like, oh, your neck looks so kissable. And he's like, thank you. And she's like, but first, here, I got you something. And he's like, really? You did? Like, thank you. That means a lot. And she's like, yeah. She's like, I know that you and I are, talking for a little bit now. So, I wanted to give you a gift for helping me out with my son, being there for him and, also relaying things to me about what's going on. Like, I appreciate it. And I also appreciate you lending an ear to me, listening to my problems and stuff. So Mason's like, I got you this rose. So when I clicked on your profile, I knew automatically that this was fate. I knew that we were meant to go on this blind date together. And I know that this has been a shocker. I know that it's been difficult, but I really like you and I want you to have this. She's like, well, that's sweet of you. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, okay. She's taking the rose. All right, well, what's going to happen now? Oh, we know what's going to happen. Because she is so tipsy, so we're going to go ahead and have them go in the venue closet. Oh, you make my day so much better. Thanks for making me smile. She's like, you definitely have cheered me up a lot, Mason. Thank you. And he's like, of course. He's like, that's what a blind date is all about. Oh, okay. They're literally going upstairs now. Not them going upstairs to woohoo. At the beginning of this episode, literally, she was not going to, go and, have a thing with him at all. Like, the beginning of their date. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, girl, now she's literally over here hooking up with him in a venue closet. And I'm like, oh my god, this is insane. Well, you know what? Good for her. You know what? I support it. It's fine. We're just going with it and seeing what happens. But this says over here, flirty mood from Flirty Trait. So, phew, I am giving out all these compliments and left and right. It makes me flirty. And it says, woohoo fun. What comes next after flirting? Ideally, woohoo. It just happened for me. Oh, she's ready for some woohoo. She's literally been a single mom for I don't know how many years. Probably at least 20 some. That's crazy. And this over here says titillating banter, coy smiles, and flirtatious jokes have set the tone for romance. I mean, definitely have. Look at this. Look at all that steam coming out of that closet. Okay, well, oh my gosh, girl. Well, this has been really chaotic. This date has just really been a roller coaster, hasn't it? Well, let's come over here and let's play a game of Play Woohoo. With Mason. Yeah, we're gonna go and play this. Let's go and see how this goes. I'm excited for them to play this game. I haven't actually been playing it before. Oh my gosh, not Rich's other friend coming over too. You know what? Maybe Mason did invite him. Oh, that would be an interesting plot twist. So he's like, so Liora, I'm sorry, but I did invite Levi to come with me. And she's like, oh, it's somebody as backup, to kind of help you with the date. And he's like, yeah, sure, we'll go with that. But he actually invited him to come and hook up with Liora. Oh my gosh, Liora, what do you think of Levi? I'm just curious, girl. Here, why don't you do like a little romantic introduction? Because honestly, she's tipsy, so I don't see why she wouldn't do that. So she's gonna go ahead and do that, girl. Like, she's like, so we're all gonna play this game together. This very risky game. Sounds fun. Oh! Look at her face. She's like, so, Mason, how many women have you hooked up with in the last, like, week? And he's like, 2. And she's like, 2? Only 2? Are you sure? And he's like, yes, I'm sure. Oh, she's trying to get all of the secrets from him. Let's go ahead and get a photo because I need a thumbnail picture. Let's see. Let's do that. Oh my gosh, look at her. Look how happy she is. I'm so happy to see her just living it up in her 40s because honestly, I felt so bad about how everything went in her generation because she was heartbroken. She was a single parent. Like, it just was the worst thing for her. And now she's living it up and I'm happy. Okay. So she's like, all right, I guess it's my turn now. And so, Mason, are you going to ask her a question? So he's like, so, where is the most craziest place, Liora, you have actually woohooed? And she's like, most craziest place? I'd probably say a venue closet. And he's like, really? The when we just woohooed? That's the craziest? And she's like, yeah. Oh my gosh. So let's see if she can actually flirt with Levi. Here, can you go and do a romantic introduction? Let's see what happens. Okay, he's like, can I ask you another question? Have you ever wore a costume to woohoo? And she's like, no, I've never done that, but sounds like fun though. Oh my gosh, is she wanting to like do cosplay now? I mean, that would be kind of fun. Oh, the woohoo players learned the following about Mason while playing the game. Turnoffs, ambitionless Sims. Okay, so he doesn't like women who are not gonna have a lot of goals in life. And this says she has a pristine reputation. Well, she shouldn't after what she's doing over here with Mason. Okay, well, let's go ahead and stop this game. And we're gonna try to talk to Levi a little bit. I wanna know what she thinks about him. Let's go and do a romantic introduction. Alright, girl. I don't think you need any more drinks, honestly. Oh, she just threw petals on him too. Oh no! Mason's upset! Mason, you're the one that invited Levi to come over here and have a three-way and now you're mad? Like, what the heck? Like, that don't make any sense. Non-physical romance will trigger jealousy. Physical romance, excluding woohoo, will trigger jealousy. Mason actually wants to be, like, loyal? Mason's like, Liora! Like, Liora, why are you flirting with Levi? And she's like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought that we were all having fun here. And Mason's like, yeah, but like, I was kind of kidding bringing Levi here. And Levi's like, what? You weren't going to let me have something with her? That's wrong, dude. That's so wrong. He's like, well, I actually really like Liora, okay? I really want to have a relationship with her. You know, after getting my feelings hurt by Brooke and her leaving me for Ridge, I want something with Liora, okay? I know it's Ridge's mom and all that. I know that's very taboo, but I don't care, all right? And Levi's like, okay, dude, if you really want to be with her, I'll lay off. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, well, we're just going to, we're gonna stop talking to Levi right now. Okay, well, Mason's going to the bathroom. He needs a minute to himself, which is fine, I guess. Okay, but I do want to know if she likes Levi. I'm curious, though. I'm really, really curious what she thinks. Oh, she has neutral attraction to him, neither attracted nor unattracted. Maybe get to know each other better. Okay, an amazing compatibility. Ooh, okay. Well, she's more, like, emotionally attracted to Levi than she is Mason, and that's kind of interesting. So, like, she finds Mason and Levi attractive, like, physically, but, like, emotionally, she doesn't really like them that much, which is really, really interesting as well, because, like, I feel like Liora, you know, after getting her feelings majorly hurt by Blaine, she's, like, wanting to be a little bit more particular, but these drinks be making her act out. Be making her act wild. Exhilarating Rendisius? from performing woohoo in the venue closet. Getting romantic in a place one isn't supposed to be can be quite thrilling, so she loved that woohoo in the venue closet. You know what? We might just do it with Levi. You know what? Why not? We can go over here and woohoo with Levi too. I mean, she is tipsy, so I don't see why not. Let's see, can it go happen? Let's go. Let's go do it. Let's see what happens. So she's like, Levi, you're really handsome. He's like, thanks, Liora. I thought you were with Mason. And she's like, oh, Mason. Mason who? And she's just so drunk. She doesn't even know what she's doing now. Oh my gosh. So they're literally gonna go and hook up now. So Levi's like, Liora, are you okay? And she's like, yeah, I'm fine. Why? He's like, well, because you and Mason are on a blind date. And she's like, oh, we are? Well, let's just pretend like we're on a blind date. Oh my gosh, girl. Oh no. Now she's hooking up with Ridge's other friend. Girl, you have no, boundaries. None whatsoever. She never stops. She never stops flirting with them. It's so crazy. Oh my gosh. Girl, come on now. Mason's gonna be so ticked off at you for going in there with Levi. He's literally gonna come out here and yell at you. So, Mason, are you done in the bathroom yet? Mason, you're just staring at yourself in the mirror. He's like, come on, dude, get it together. I know that you're mad at her. I know that it's been a rough night, but we gotta do this, okay? This is all about love. We gotta, talk to her and make things right. Meanwhile, she's over here freaking, getting dirty with Levi. Oh my gosh. Okay, here. Come over here. Blind date completed. Okay, well... Oh my gosh. Mason sees her. Mason sees her coming out of the venue closet with Levi. So this says, well, that was a date. It was a date, right? Your sim has a little gift in their household inventory for a consolation prize. Okay, well, we got tissues. Well, we're gonna need them after this situation. So what's this say over here? That she is sobering up now? Oh no, she's gonna know what just happened. She's gonna know that she just hooked up with Levi. She's like, shit. She's like, I hooked up with Mason and Levi, Ridge's friends? And Levi's like, yes, you did. And you did an incredible job at that woohoo. And she's like, ugh. She's like, I need to go pee. She's like, I need to go freshen up. Okay, girl. Well, let's just go pee for right now. We're not going to take a pregnancy test, but she could be pregnant with Levi or Mason's baby, which could be really, really insane. A really crazy storyline that I was not planning, but I think I am going to go ahead and end this episode off here. This has been the most wildest episode that I just kind of, went with gameplay and just was gonna see what happened, and look what happened. She literally got drunk and freaking hooked up with Ridge's friends. Leave all your comments down below about Liora spending time with her this episode. I really, really enjoyed it. I love getting to see her side of the story, especially since we didn't get to see her that much in Gen 6. And also, the major tea, the drama that happened this episode is wild. Leave all your comments about that as well. And thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you're new to join the Storyteller Squad. And I'll speak to y'all next time. Bye, Storyteller Squad.